Definitely in a knowledge economy. Gone are the days where you take your degree and it carries you through an entire lifetime of a career.
For me, knowledge is everything. In this environment, it changes. New tooling, new machinery, new software.
I tell my employees we'll go with you as an employee as far as you can take us. The more you want to educate yourself within our field, the farther we can go as a company.
Today, more than ever, knowledge is power. To stay competitive, businesses need skilled employees, and employees need opportunities to learn new skills. But too often, the cost of education gets in the way. Lifelong learning accounts are education savings accounts that help employees save and maximize scarce financial resources. Lifelong learning accounts were introduced in Kansas City in 2008 as a federal pilot program to encourage employers and employees to invest in education accounts. LearningFunds.com administers lifelong learning accounts. Employees designate an amount to be contributed regularly from their paychecks, with their employer matching it up to a predetermined cap. An employee can then use the money in their account at any time for any kind of career education.
Pride Manufacturing was actually the first company in the area to sign on. We face an attrition rate of 40% in our industry of people that will be retiring in the next 10 to 15 years. That's a lot of people to replace. I've always been for continuing education. This is just another path for it.
The other thing is that they have a greater freedom of choice. If you're a machinist at my company, you can choose to save up for an accounting course and start working in that direction.
We really want to encourage our current employees who are in service level occupations, who are technicians, to go back to school so that they can advance into these areas where we have such shortages. And it keeps them engaged with us, and it also creates a bond between them and us because we're partnering in this advancement. So it was just a powerful recruitment and retention tool for us. We've had a remarkable response.
LearningFunds.com is good for businesses of all sizes. It's a turnkey program for employers and easy to use for employees. In fact, this innovative paperless program was the first in the nation operated entirely online. Employees even access their accounts with debit cards that can be loaded with their own and matching contributions. And they can use the card for a broad spectrum of education expenses, such as tuition for classes, workshops, conferences, certifications, books, and supplies. But the Learning Funds program makes sure that for all of its digital convenience, there's also counseling available.
We have an opportunity to really help them and guide them through the enrollment process, what to expect, and a time frame.
I'm working towards an RN. I've been taking gen eds for a few years. I really want to be an OB nurse, so it'll help pay for tuition and books.
We constantly dealing with upgrades, and the more I can learn, the better I can do my job, and the easier I can make the computer work in the OR for everybody else.
What I'm learning is software program controls for coordinate measuring machines, and I'm also learning how to operate the Mastercam software to program machines.
Tom's involvement in it, it's great. That's what motivates you. That's what keeps you going to work, being wanted. You feel like you own the company.
Even if you have a program, this one's probably better than what you've got, and it's so easy to get started and so easy to continue.
I had one nurse manager who literally ran out of the room when we announced this at St. Luke's Hospital, ran to 3 of his techs and said, "You have got to get signed up on this," because they were struggling with the fact that they wanted to go to nursing school, but the way tuition assistance programs usually work, that first class is usually a financial hardship. This is a program with no downside.
And I truly believe that our employees are everything to this company and our future.
The smarter our workforce, the better our economy. And the better our economy, the stronger our community. Here's how easy it is to get started.